Hello every folks, and welcome to something kind of neat. Okay, so I've been surprised how many folks are not aware that this exists, but obviously Tactics Ogre is going to have a lot of little details here and there. But if you remember the cutscene from back here, they basically mention that a Order of the Church has taken over this castle, and if they can go ahead and negotiate with them, well, they might be able to come up with a peaceful resolution. Now, many folks think that this is something like Triangle Strategy, where they talk about negotiating, but they never actually bother. So let's go ahead and cover this right here. So if you're going to negotiate, which side would you come from? Obviously, you'd probably go for the front gate. Now, that being said, they did mention that he would come alone and unarmed, so we'll go ahead and make that happen. So we go over to his equipment, we unequip all, and we now send him in. And at this point, you can now actually skip the entire fight to take this castle, because instead they're going to have a conversation. If you see these guys passively standing around, well, there you go. So again, if you were looking to skip the fight and maybe not kill off your potential future girlfriend's entire kind of roster of units here, yeah, maybe, you know, show up unarmed, as they say. What's funny, by the way, is that this is one of those scenes where they actually will use something that's impossible. However, this is also actually a funny little nod to the SNES version, with this guy right here. Well, because they would have spawned in on the map, genius. So look at this right here. Yeah, so basically Berserker using a sword, he's freaking hacking. But no, the funny part is, this actually was not unreasonable in the SNES version where this scene was originally made. Because Berserkers would use swords in that one, there were no weapon limitations. And that being said, it was not unusual for units to still be using short swords up in this part of the game. But anyway, it's just a fun little nod. So, yeah, she'll just go and introduce herself instead, and then the rest of it proceeds as normal. So, I just thought that this was neat. It's surprising how many are not aware that you can do this, but there's a million and one little interactions. Granted, you can't negotiate your way out of every fight, but there's a lot that you can end early by paying attention. Anyway, moving on.